I'm all kitted out. I've got a McLaren hat, even though I look a bit like a golfer, and I've got my custom-made Carlos Sainz shirt that says Smooth Operator and CS55 on the back. I've got my bag of snacks and 3 cans of Diet Pepsi and a 1.5 litre bottle of water. And the only thing is I can't find my sunglasses, which is kind of annoying, but a small price to pay. Today is the day. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Racing Pembo is off on his travels today because I'm off to go watch the F1. For reals! For reals! I'm very, very excited. I can't wait. So, plan of action. Step 1 is to get out of where I live, which is a campus. I'm either thinking bus or Didi to the metro station, then take the metro for about 20 minutes, and then try and get to the circuit before 9 because there is a race on at 9 o'clock. It's not F1. There are 3 support races before the F1 starts at 3. So I'm basically just going to set up base wherever I am, and that will be where I stay. That's it. I've got everything I need. Passport for identification purposes, and a bag of snacks. We've gone for the McLaren hat, the Carlos Sainz custom shirt. Thank you, Nico, from the print shop. Little name check in there. If you're ever in Shanghai and need some, you know, European American style t-shirts that fit a slightly round figure, he is your man. But yes, he has custom made this, and I'm very, very excited. So I'll catch you all when I get to, well, I'll catch you all when I get to certain parts of the journey. Ciao for now. Go on. Da, 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 da. Old school. Needed on trips. Train goes, but I know its destination. It's a one-way ticket to an F1 race sensation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We have arrived. I got talking to some rather cool people. One person's from Taiwan, and this is his first race. And then there's a woman who I think represents like foreign clients to getting tickets here. But we're here, look, stuff, things, well, walkways to entrances, don't care. We made it! Now the big test is to hope that, you know, the ticket details are correct with the old passport. And then if they are, then I'll be proper settled. I'm inside, I've got butterflies. I am shaking with excitement. I don't care what anybody says. This is gonna be cool as hell. Can't wait. Just tried standing on a makeshift podium, but I was worried I was gonna break it because of being tall and, you know, slightly round. I stood on the 3rd place step because, you know, there's nothing wrong with 3rd place. And on my F1 25 driver career mode as Haas, I finished 3rd here. Oh, this is buzzing. The sun is starting to be a deceptive bastard because I can feel it getting hotter. Thankfully, we are prepared for all eventualities. We have the denim jacket. We have the shirt that goes over the shirt, which is good if it gets a bit cold. And then I've got my t-shirt over a long sleeve thing that I can just pull up the sleeves on. It's gonna be good. Do you have all the money in the world? Do you have more money than sense? Then come on down to the F1 store. Shirts and hats are there for basically the price that it would cost to fund the nation of Kosovo. Yeah, not doing that. I got my stuff. I don't need, and besides, they don't have a custom-made Carlos Sainz t-shirt. I do. So, who's the real winner here? Me. Oh, I dread to think how much this sim setup would be. I also think my friend Jim in the Sim, go follow his channel, would find this amazing. Whoa! My God. I mean, I'm no Porsche enthusiast, but if someone said to me, Josh, here are the keys to this Porsche, I'd say thank you very much. I found a robot. Maybe Aston Martin should use this robot. It looks like it goes a lot quicker. It even does dance moves. You see Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll doing dance moves? I don't think so. In the words of Borat, great success. And I need to go back and get my hat because I forgot to grab it, which was smart of me. Okay, Joshy can breathe now. I'm in. There's the main grandstand. I am on the way to try and find mine, but I did just have to go back and find my hat because I left it at security. Sorry to the friend who got me this hat. I found it though, so it's okay. Now to go and find where I am sitting and not be tempted by all the tasty treats, because I've got tasty treats in my bag. I came prepared. Yes. I'm sorry, who the heck pays 60 RMB for a salad? Who comes to F1 for a salad? Just nobody. At least I don't, but then again, I'm not really a salad person, if we're honest. Definitely getting the steps in today. My God. Woo. Anyway, we're on the right track to find my grandstand. Grandstand H is what I am looking for, and I must keep going. I think. We'll check. Confirmed. I am going in the right direction. See, unlike most males, I ask for directions. The Racing Pembo knows many things, but he does not know where the grandstand is, so he has to ask people. That's how this works. Also, don't know if you can hear in the background, there were some cars racing around. That's why the noise cancelling headphones are on. They actually work, and more than just for music. They might come in handy later, but we'll see. Right now, onwards to H, and to a well-deserved snack. What? It's a Heineken. Don't judge me for having a Heineken at nearly 10:30 in the morning. Sorry, nearly 9:45 in the morning. 20 to 10, whatever. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's a Sunday, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, my office for the day. What a view! And there's a screen to catch up on anything I'm missing. There's English commentary as well. Oh my God, it's like being at home, but better. Right, these aren't F1 cars. These are F1 Academy cars, driven by the women. But my God, they are loud. Right, before the F1 Academy starts, let me give you an insight into where I am. So I am basically one row from the top of this grandstand. This is the long-ass main straight that they use. Well, back straight. Da-da-da-da-da. We go around here. I can see everything that's here. I can see the corner over there. And then it goes up over here into the last corner. And then anything that I miss, there is a TV screen. Next up, F1 Academy. Right, these aren't F1 cars. These are F1 Academy cars, driven by the women. But my God, they are loud. love the sound of banging engines in the morning. Smells like victory. No joke, I actually found Gabriel Bortoletto. Gabby, what are your chances of the race today? It's not very talkative. No. Maybe he's in the zone, he's getting ready for lights out, as all professional drivers do. Here we go. And they're away. We have an off. We have an off. The Lego car has fucked it. In fact, another one has as well. I was too busy watching the cars go around the corner and then someone noticed it. Like, damn. Shout because these cars are loud and they're just Porsches, and one of them's got a bumper hanging off. That's pretty funny. I have come prepared today. Not only do I have this phone for taking videos, I have my iPod which also takes videos, and also, where is it? Aha! The classic Kodak experience. Got a Heineken. I got snacks which I'm going to tuck into a snack right now. Life is good. Life is very good. So we've had F1 Academy, we've had a couple of GT things, we've had Porsches. Now the drivers are going to parade around the circuit. And then in 2 hours, it's lights out and away we go. And it's filled up around here now. It is filled up. Holy shit, here they are. They're right there. I can see them. Oh, good lord. They're right there. They're like specks, but they're right there. Where have they gone? There they are. The anticipation is killing me. I just want to see some F1 cars go racing, man. Let's go race, please. There's a yellow flag and a safety car because of a Canadian inbred. And everyone is boxing. I thought I'd say this, but go on! Okay. Oh, now there's no one. Comment. Oh. Now there is. There's a yellow flag and a safety car because of a Canadian inbred. And everyone is boxing. That's not the first time today. Way, Ollie Beb. Smooth operator. To victory, my son. Onwards to victory. For Kimi Antonelli. Yes, mate. Get in there. Drive. Fair play. Oh, they're not allowed to do donuts. Fair play. And with that, we're done. We are done. Honestly, best day of my life. Many people ask, you know, what is the best day of your life? You're meant to say all the things like the day I got married, or the day I had my first child, and all this and that. No. That was the best day of my life. I've waited 26 years to be able to go to a race, because races are all very, very expensive. They are, you know, especially if you're traveling within Europe, or especially if you're in Monaco. Basically, the only people who can go to Monaco are the ones who live there. But the fact that I've lived in Shanghai for 10 years this year, and until today had never been to one. Alright, there was about 3 or 4 years where the race wasn't in Shanghai because of that small thing called the Rona. But any other time it had been around, I either was working on those days, or the tickets all sold out, or other opportunities. It almost was the same this year, because when the tickets went on sale, I missed out. And had it not been for my friend Dimitri's boss, he probably wouldn't have got to go yesterday to watch the sprint. So there I was thinking, it's another year of missing out. Thank God for a friend of mine who knew somebody who I will pay back, who managed to acquire a ticket. And the fact that the ticket they got for was one for the day of the main race, which is always good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd have loved it just being here for practice, and I don't like watching practice, but being here on the main day when it's an actual Grand Prix, that's amazing. The view I got from where I was sat, incredible. And I plan on coming back here next year, and I plan on getting exactly the same area as I got, and it's whetted my appetite to watch more F1 races in more countries. And it's also got me thinking about what's the next motorsport event I want to do. Now this year Sanya has the E-Prix for Formula E. I've done Formula E in Shanghai. I wouldn't mind going to Sanya for the weekend, watch some motor racing, go chill on the beach. What's not to love? There's the Macau Grand Prix, which again is on my friend and I's bucket list. Absolutely fantastic. But there's the Indy 500. That's the dream. That is the dream. Anyway, I've got a bunch of clips to edit. Full race review will also happen, as well as other things. But until next time, stick with the Racing Pembo and have a good rest of your day.
Broken bottles, a reminder of a gig that went too far. Stolen jackets, a testament to a night that we went for the start. Lyrics all lost in the haze of a beautiful dream. Facing up to the hangover and the day begins to scream. There's something in the shadows crawling through my skin. My eyes are firing daggers, or at least it's something along those lines. Along those lines. Woo! Don't tell me to stop playing, I could play to the end. When the world keeps on turning, we could never play pretend. There's something in the shadows crawling through my skin. My eyes are firing daggers, or at least it's something along those lines. Along those lines. Love